it's, you know, we're not really sure exactly if they're going to be making it up, but they do have one best of 3 to play tomorrow. Telements, your Cult, and
yeah, one thing.
Extreme is.
Yeah, one thing to note with the graphic is, of course, XG, your Cult, and Telements are all locked in the bottom 3. They are there, even though it puts XG. I think that's because production hopes and wishes XG was able to make it and save one best of 3.
I think it's just because they've completed all of their games, and Na'Vi and Execration still have some to be left.
Just bias, full bias. Don't try and save them.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the system does it, that if you've completed all your games, it puts you higher than those who haven't.
Full bias.
So it is actually Na'Vi and Execration. One of those guys won't be sitting in the bottom and will only be playing one best of 3, whereas the loser of that best of 1 will have to look at playing potentially 2 best of 3s to make it to Chengdu.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. And I think, honestly, I feel like I favor Execration with the pressure. I think Na'Vi has been, they've been crumbling, to be honest. They have not looked good. They've looked like the pressure is getting to them, like they're in their own heads. Like they're just looking off. These players are better than this on an individual basis. I think this is an instance of the whole being worse than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Execration, they look freed up. They're smiling, they're laughing, they're having a really good time playing all the games. So I think they look like a good contender, I would say.
I just enjoy watching Execration draft. There's such a wholesome, like, family vibe. The game, sure, but like the draft, like how often do you see like everyone around one PC, like community drafting?
Bows and arrows,
yeah, bows and arrows. Like one guy picks and you have like
restaurants.
jokes behind you. Like nowadays, like people don't throw jokes around, right? So
Definitely not on this panel.
Very disciplined. No,
Never.
Extremely serious, right, Misery?
very serious.
Wish.
It's all in good fun. I know the players had a lot of fun over the last 5 days for themselves as well. And like we said, Thunder and Falcons already going to Chengdu. But the playoffs bracket is going to be an interesting one, seeing wherever Na'Vi and Execration land for themselves. Because, yes, it is that original with the format. 4 teams playing some best of 3s. And then they're going to have to go up again and play another best of 3 to qualify. Do you think best of 3s favor any one team more than another?
You'd hope so, based on some of their showings in best of 1s.
Yeah, I mean, I think
That's valid.
I feel like a team like XG actually looks better in a best of 3 than a best of 1, even though I think they've been very shaky. They're also a team with a lot of storied and seasoned players, and so I think they'll be more accustomed to best of 3 format compared to this best of 1 thing, which is not super common in tournaments. They've played, I don't know how many best of 3s, innumerable amounts, and so I think that prepping and that more structured sort of, we're going into the series, we have more time to prep, things are more known, I think does favor, you know, sort of the more legacy teams like that.
I think perhaps there's also an argument made for just who's better on the day, right? Who wakes up and who is like having a talk, who has like a motivational speech perhaps before the game. I don't know who resets better from the quote unquote bad group stage, right? So yeah, it's all up in the air. I think it's just who's better tomorrow. We'll see.
Who do you think is better right now, T, in the Na'Vi Execration matchup?
Execration. I mean, Na'Vi has just let down themselves. I was about to do another